Hi folks, today is your first play day on the wheel, so I want to make sure that you get started on the right foot. So you have your wheel clay that you've wedged, either with the ram's head or the conch shell. There's some YouTube videos posted in Schoology if you need to remind yourself how to do that. But most people, I don't think, went through all their clay, so we get to use what you prepared yesterday. When you're ready to get to the wheel, you guys are going to pair up, or maybe even in my big class have 3 people to a wheel if need be. You're going to grab a bucket. There should be a bucket at your wheel. That's where we're going to leave them. And you need to fill it up about halfway with water. Temperature wise, just something comfortable. It doesn't matter. I wouldn't just do hot water. You'll need a throwing sponge and a wire cutter, and there's not enough for each group to have them, so you might have to pair up with somebody you sit next to on the wheel. This works great for cutting and removing clay off the wheel. I like to use a wooden rib tool. This is the wooden one, not the plastic or rubber, but the wooden one. It's just a little nicer and more durable, but this works great at scraping off extra clay from the wheel. Eventually we'll use a needle tool, but we don't really need one right now. And eventually we'll use a wooden modeling tool, but we don't need it right now. So at least for your first play day on the wheel, you need these 3 tools and a bucket of water. And once you get going, normally the water bucket goes up at the top by your workstation here. Your foot pedal is much like an accelerator, so the more you push, the faster it's going to go. A lot of them, the speed will stay at which you, when you take your foot off. So it's kind of like what I call cruise control. All right. As far as your position on the wheel, get your seat real close. Your knees kind of wrap around or go on either side of the wheel. And the wheels typically have a on-off switch somewhere down on the side here. This one is just in the front. Sometimes they're off to the side. Just take a look. There are a few wheels that are for lefties. They're labeled lefties. There's a few of the Brents, which are that kind of yellowish mustardy color. It's written right here if it says lefty. And then the Shimpos, which are kind of the more boxy square ones with the white catch. Those are all for lefties, so lefties get priority on that. Otherwise, as far as playing today, have fun. Thanks.